Hello students, how are you all? So today's topic is degrees of comparison. Okay, what is the topic? Degrees of comparison. Maybe in your school or 10th or inter, you might have seen this. I think it is one of the easiest topics, and it is very important in your daily conversation also. Okay, in your native language you can speak whatever you like, but you have to learn these degrees of comparison if you try to speak good English. Okay, let us see what is this degrees of comparison. Okay, let us start the topic. Degrees of comparison are used when we compare one person or one thing with another. Okay, what is comparing? Juxtaposing one another is comparing. Okay, then there are three degrees of comparison in English: positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree. Okay, what are these three degrees of comparison in English? Positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree. Now let us see them one by one. First, positive degree. What is positive degree? When we speak about only one person or thing, we use the positive degree. Okay, sometimes when we speak about only one person, we use this positive degree. So look at the examples, please. The house is big. So there is no comparison here. Only one house. We are calling it big. We are not comparing it with any other house. We are just looking at the house. We are mentioning that the house is big. In this sentence, only one noun, the house, is talked. So there is no other noun to compare it with. Okay. He is a tall student. Here also, there is no other student or there is no other noun there. We are talking about one single student, and we are telling that he is a tall student. The same way, this flower is beautiful. He is an intelligent officer. I would love intelligent boy. Each sentence mentioned about talks about only one noun. So how many nouns are there? Only one noun. There is no comparison. Okay, we are saying that the things are big, tall, beautiful, intelligent, but there is only one noun here. Next, comparative degree. When we compare two persons or two things with each other. So unlike positive degree, in comparative degree we will have two persons or two things or two nouns. We compare them with each other. Okay, there are two nouns or two persons or two things. that we are comparing. We compare with each other. We use both positive degree and comparative degree. Okay. We use both positive degree and comparative degree. Okay. The house is bigger than that one. This house is bigger than that one. Okay. This house is bigger than that house or that one. So here there are two houses, this house and that house. So we are saying this house is bigger than that house. So here the adjective changes. Big becomes bigger. In comparative degree, the adjective will be like er. Big plus er, bigger, taller, sharper, stronger, strong, stronger, big, bigger, sharp, sharper. So in comparative degree, generally in comparative degree, to the adjective er is added in comparative degree. So when we are comparing the two things, the house is bigger than that one. Now the same thing can be expressed in positive degree also. Okay, the same thing can be expressed without changing the meaning, expressed in positive degree. So what should be we using in positive degree? Big. Comparative degree, bigger. Okay. Here this house is not as big as that one. Positive degree. This is comparative degree. Remember, in comparative degree it should be bigger. In positive degree it should be big. Big, bigger. This house is bigger than that one. In comparative degree, than is a must. Okay. In comparative degree, than is must. In positive degree, it is not. You will not use than. You use the basic first form of adjective. Here, second form, big, bigger. This house is not as big as that one. So the meaning remains same. The meaning is same here. We are saying this house is bigger than that one. Here what are we saying? This house is not as big as that one. That means it is a small house. The meaning in the two sentences does not change, but the way we express does change. It is positive degree and it is comparative degree. The term bigger in comparative version of the term big. Both sentences convey the same meaning. Okay. Now you see some examples. This flower is more beautiful than that. This flower is more beautiful than that. Here you see, always adjectives do not take er and est. Sometimes some words like beautiful take this adverb more. More beautiful, beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Okay. In positive degree it is simply beautiful. In comparative degree it is more beautiful. In superlative degree it is most beautiful. Okay, this is comparative degree. How do you say that this is comparative degree? Whenever there is than, you can say that this is comparative degree. This flower is more beautiful than that. So think what should be the positive degree. This flower is not as beautiful as that flower. This flower is not as beautiful as that. The term more beautiful is comparative version of the term beautiful. But both the sentences convey the same meaning. Now, he is more intelligent than this boy. He is more intelligent than this boy. More intelligent than, more and than, comparative degree. He is not as intelligent as this boy. This is positive degree. He is more intelligent than this boy. It should be the boy is not as intelligent as him. Okay, the boy is not intelligent as him. So is somewhat wrong answer. Anyway, positive. The term more intelligent is comparative degree version of the term intelligent. Both convey the same meaning. He is taller than Mr. Hulas. Tall, taller. Tall is positive degree, taller is comparative degree. He is not as tall as Mr. Hulas. He is taller than Mr. Hulas, comparative degree. He is not as tall as Mr. Hulas, positive degree. It should be Mr. Hulas is not as tall as him. Okay. When we compare more than two persons or things with one another, we use all the three positive, comparative and superlative degrees. Okay. Generally, we can say he is a tall boy, positive degree. He is taller than his friend, comparative degree. He is the tallest boy in the class, superlative degree. Superlative means highest. Okay. He is a tall boy. We are saying that simply without mentioning anyone. We are saying he is a tall boy, comparing with no one. He is taller than his friend. There are two persons. We are comparing between the two, and we are saying he is taller than the other. So tallest, he is tallest in the class. Nobody is as tall as him. He is the tallest, EST. Superlative degree, EST. Tall, EST. Tallest. Tall, ER. Taller, comparative. Tallest, superlative. Tall, positive degree. But these sentences which can be written in comparative and superlative degree can also be written in positive degree. So when we write them in positive degree, it should be were, the form of the adjective. Okay. For example, biggest means superlative. Big, positive. Bigger, comparative. So this is the biggest house in the street. Superlative degree. This house is bigger than any other house in the street. Comparative. This house is bigger than any other house in the street. No other house in the street is as big as this one. Positive degree. So now observe the sentences carefully. First we will begin from positive degree. No other house in the street is as big as this one. The this house is bigger than any other. Mind you, any other. This is very important. Any other, many other. There is a lot of difference between any other and many other. Please mind it. Please remember this. Any other, many other. There is difference. Okay. No other house is as big as this house. This house is bigger than any other house in the street. This is the biggest house in the street. Positive, comparative, superlative. The meaning is simple, the same, but the same sentence we are writing in 3 degrees. Three sentences are conveying the same meaning in 3 different degrees. The term biggest is the superlative version of the term big, and 3 sentences mean the same meaning. Okay. The meaning does not change though the sentence structure and comparative style changes. Okay, degrees of comparison changes, sentence pattern changes, but meaning does not change. Okay. Now, this flower is the most beautiful one in the garden. This is superlative. You have to remember, most comes only in the superlative degree. More, most. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Simple, beautiful is positive. More beautiful is comparative. Most beautiful is superlative. Careful, more careful, most careful. Positive, comparative, superlative. Okay. So, what is this superlative degree? This flower is the most beautiful on this garden. The most. Superlative, whenever there is highest, it will be the. It is the most beautiful one in this garden. Superlative. When we write it in comparative, this flower is more beautiful than any other flower in the garden. This flower is more beautiful than any other flower in the garden. No other flower in the garden is as beautiful as this one. So this is very simple, but try to catch the sentence pattern. If you get the sentence pattern, you can write any comparison easily. Okay. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. For comparative degree, it will be as and as beautiful as. It is more beautiful than. Before beautiful, it is more. After beautiful, it is than. In superlative, the most. The and most. Okay, this is a pattern, standard pattern you have to write. The term most beautiful is the superlative version of the term beautiful. He is the most intelligent boy in the class. He is the most intelligent boy in the class. This is superlative. How do you write it in comparative? He is the most intelligent boy in the class. He is more intelligent than any other boy in the class. He is more intelligent than any other boy in the class. No other boy is as intelligent as this boy. Positive, comparative, superlative. No other boy is as intelligent as this boy. He is more intelligent than any other boy in the class. He is the most intelligent boy in the class. Okay. Next, he is the tallest student in the class. Okay, let us come from the positive degree. No other student is as tall as this student. We are coming from the positive degree. No other student is as tall as this student. In the comparative degree, tall should be taller. In the superlative degree, it should become tallest. Okay, tall, taller, tallest. So in the comparative degree, it should be taller than, taller than. In the superlative degree, it should be the tallest. Okay, the tallest. He is taller than other students in the class, or he is taller than any other student in the class comparatively. He is the tallest student in the class. He is the tallest student in the class. No other student is as taller as student positive. He is taller than any other student in the class. He is the tallest student in the class. Okay. Now, degrees of comparison are applicable only to adjectives and adverbs. Nouns and verbs do not have degrees of comparison. Okay. He is the tallest student in the class. This tallest is an adjective. Okay. Among the members of this group, Mr. Clinton speaks most effectively. Effectively is adverb. All the terms used in the above examples are either adjectives or adverbs. Okay. So actually, what is degrees of comparison? It is the modification in the form we use adjectives. The way we use adjectives changes in degrees of comparison. Now we have seen all the degrees of comparison. Let us see their models. Model, the best. This is the best hotel in the area. No other hotel is as better as this in this area. No other hotel is as good as this on this area. No other hotel is better than this hotel in this area. Okay, it's a mistake. It's a mistake. Don't mind it. Okay. This is the best hotel in the area. What is this degree? Superlative degree. Good, better, best. Positive is good. Comparative is better. Superlative is best. Good, better, best. Okay. So in the positive degree, it should be good. No other hotel is as good as this hotel. No. This hotel is better than any other hotel in this area. This hotel is better than any other hotel in this area. This is the best hotel in the area. Okay. So this second one was a mistake. It should be written as no. This hotel is better than any other hotel in this area. This is the best hotel in the area. No other hotel is as good as this hotel in this area. Unemployment is the most serious problem facing our country. Unemployment is more serious than any other problem in our country. No other problem in our country is as serious as unemployment. Okay. This is somewhat curious. It is not best. It is one of the best. Okay. Not the best. It is one of the best. So please be very careful. One of the best. Okay, there are many best and it is one of the best. So how do we write degrees of comparison? Calcutta is one of the largest cities in India. Not the largest, it is one of the largest. Okay, there are many largest cities and Calcutta is one among them. Calcutta is one of the largest cities. Calcutta is larger than most other cities in India, or you can say many other cities. Calcutta is larger than, it is not, it is larger than most other cities in India. Very few cities in India are as large as Calcutta. Positive, comparative, superlative. Sachin Tendulkar is one of the best batsmen in the world. Sachin Tendulkar is better than most other batsmen in the world. No other batsman in the world is as good as Sachin Tendulkar. New York is not the largest city in America. New York is not bigger than many other cities in America. Few other cities in America are at least as large as New York. Few adjectives and adverbs get their comparative forms by simply getting more before them. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Effective, more effective, most effective. Effectively, more effectively, most effectively. Enjoyable, more enjoyable, most enjoyable. Useful, more useful, most useful. Different, more different, most different. And few adjectives and adverbs get their comparative forms by simply getting er or est. Hard, harder, hardest. Positive, comparative, superlative. Big, bigger, biggest. Positive, comparative, superlative. For example, as we have long, longer, longest. For example, we are talking about the length of a river. The Nile is a river. So we'll write one sentence. We'll begin from the superlative degree. The Nile is the longest river in the world. Okay. The Nile is the longest river in the world. Now try this. What should be the comparative degree of the sentence I just mentioned? The Nile is longer than any other river in the world. The Nile is longer than any other river in the world. No other river in the world is as long as the Nile. No other river in the world is as long as the Nile. Okay. Now look at this: hard, harder, hardest. Hard, harder, hardest. Wicket keeping is the hardest job in cricket. Wicket keeping is the hardest job in cricket. What is comparative degree? No other job is wicket keeping is harder than any other job in cricket. Okay. No other job is as hard as wicket keeping. Wicket keeping is harder than any other job in cricket. Okay. In this way you can write many things: long, longer, longest; short, shorter, shortest. You can, I'll tell you. Hyderabad is one of the most beautiful cities in India. Hyderabad is one of the most beautiful cities, not the most. It is one of the most beautiful cities in India. This is superlative degree. What should be the comparative degree? Hyderabad is more beautiful than most other cities in India. Very few cities in India are as beautiful as Hyderabad. Okay, this is the way you write degrees of comparison: positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree. Hard, harder, hardest. You have to see this. If it is positive degree, if they ask you to write in positive degree, it should be first form of adjective, hard. If it comparative degree, harder, hardest. Okay. In positive degree, it should be as hard as. Oh, okay. The phrase should be as hard as. In comparative degree, it is harder than. It should be degree, superlative degree, the hardest. Okay. If it is this way, then it should be as beautiful as, more beautiful than. In comparative degree, it should be than. Okay, the adjective should be followed by than. And here in superlative degree, the adjective should be preceded by the most beautiful, beautiful as, more beautiful than, the most beautiful. It should be the way you must present positive and comparative superlative degrees. Okay, it's a very simple topic. If you could understand it properly, you can write it easily in the examinations. Okay, this is all for the day. Thank you.